welcome back to Mortgage Insiders. Nelson Thompson here. I want to thank all of our viewers for tuning in and watching us. We have a very special treat for you today in regards to insurances, which is a huge part of the buying process. To my right here, I have Taylor with Goosehead Mortgages. Taylor, if you would, tell us a little bit about Goosehead before we really get started with it.
Sure. So thank you so much for having me out, and thanks to all the viewers as well. As mentioned, I'm with Goosehead Insurance Agency. We are the largest independent brokerage in Texas. Awesome.
And you've been with Goosehead for a while now, right?
About 8 months.
Awesome. Yeah, she's awesome. We just started doing business together, and our clients are raving about your service. So we got some great treat for you folks today. So let's go ahead and get started, dive into it. One of the important things, what's the impact of home insurance rates?
Sure. So there's quite a few things that go into what's factored into rates when it comes to home insurance. It's kind of funny because I'll have realtors, sometimes clients say, hey, Taylor, I'm buying a $400,000 house. What's my insurance rate going to be? Well, okay. I wish I knew the answer, but there are factors that go into that. The three biggest are the age of the home, the size of the home, and the location of the home. Okay. And where that's at.
Awesome. And I believe there were like some specifics. Maybe I heard through the grapevine that pet breeds and maybe the pool and possibly credit or something affects that as well. Could you elaborate a little bit more?
Absolutely, yeah. So there are other factors that go into that. Credit is one, and one thing I like to talk about with clients is, people are really afraid when it comes to pulling the credit for rating purposes. Mm-hmm. Is that going to affect credit? And the answer is no. We do that, again, just for rating purposes. It is a no hit to their credit. Mentioning the dog breeds, I sometimes get giggles from clients because they're like, why do you need to know what kind of dog I have? Specific carriers will exclude liability sometimes depending on if it's an aggressive breed. So it comes into that. Also trampolines, if you have kiddos with those, liability, and then pools. So pool is a huge risk when insuring. So they want to make sure that hopefully it's fenced in and there's not a diving board, just because, again, the liability of that. Other factors that go into home insurance are if there's been losses with claims filed, and then the age of the roof. So if you're currently living in a home that's older, or you're looking at a home to buy that's older, you want to try to make sure that there's a newer roof put on there, just because carriers do look at that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's really good information. I've learned a couple things in that short period. Now, also, I believe you mentioned, we was talking about a little earlier before we started the podcast here, that bundling your insurance is a great option as well. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure, yeah. So into a few discounts on the home. I know that's important to people that are shopping. Buying a home is expensive. So there is new home purchase discounts, and that doesn't have to be a 2017 build. It's anyone that's purchasing their new home. So that goes into discounts. Central reporting alarm system. So if you have a company monitoring an alarm system, that's a discount. Certain roof types sometimes. And then, as you mentioned, bundling the auto insurance. There is a significant discount when bundling those two together. Going through a brokerage, which we'll talk about a little bit later, whatever company we're pulling back with, you still can get that bundled discount on there, which is pretty cool going through a broker. I had a client actually this morning. We were looking at the auto insurance to save money, and the difference was a $300 difference. Having the auto insurance through us versus not actually got him better coverage, and his rates were lowered.
Right. And with the bundling from a mortgage aspect, that will help your qualifying ratios. It potentially help you qualify for even more house because the monthly payments for those insurances are low because they're bundled together. So that's a great point.
Absolutely.
Most of our clients, by the way, obviously do have cars. So, I know this is a mortgage insider, but why not? Could you tell us a little bit more about what impacts the auto insurance rates?
Absolutely, yeah. So as I said before, credit is huge. Again, is a no hit to your credit. It's just pulled for rating purposes. And the big one, obviously, is the year, make, and model of your vehicle. The newer the vehicle or higher valued vehicles, they are a little bit more to insure. So, we're talking a 2017 Kia Sorento versus a 2017 Ferrari. It's going to be a little bit more to insure. With that, we also take a look at the driving record. Again, kind of funny stories. Clients will say, I'll ask like, hey, have you had any accidents or tickets? And they're like, oh, no, I haven't had an accident in like 5 years. And I pull it up and they have an accident the year before. So make sure you are honest on that, because we do have reports that pull back with that kind of stuff. Your accents will fall off every 5 years, which will lower your premium rates. And then tickets are 3 to 5 years when those fall off. So it is a rating factor there. If you've had prior insurance, if you've had a lapse, number of vehicles on the car, age of drivers, if you have young drivers, that can affect. And even to your occupation and highest level of education. Carriers tend to think that if you have a higher education level and you're established in your career, that you're a better driver. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It just kind of depends, but that is a rating factor as well.
That's awesome. Really, really good information. Yeah. So let me ask you this. I mean, and I know it's probably a silly question, but truly, I mean, is all insurance, the same? Is there, is it worth it to our clients to shop around and get multiple insurances?
Absolutely. So it's super important. I tell clients to take a look at it every year when renewal comes, whether they're current clients or not. Some people are afraid of doing a midterm year switch when shopping. You can shop your insurance at any time you want. It does not affect anything. And I highly encourage it, especially at renewal time, because those that have bought newer homes, sometimes those discounts do drop off. Sometimes, there's changes in your life where you've established better credit or more credit. Your job may have changed. Now you graduated and you're a doctor, so you're getting extra discounts. So it is really important to shop at renewal time, or really any time after a few years, to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck. Awesome.
And if I'm not mistaken, with Goosehead and what you're able to do as far as assist with our clients, is that do they have to have the same insurance, or can it be different insurances bundled together? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, so a little bit more about our company. As mentioned, we are a brokerage. We're the largest independent agency in Texas. So I work with close to, I'd say 30 now, carriers. They're all A-rated, meaning they're financially backed by the state for the auto and the home. So using us, we're pulling back what comes back most competitive as far as rates. Coverage is huge too, but we can still bundle that together, like I said. So say the home is with one carrier and the auto is through a different one, we can still apply that bundle discount going through us as the broker.
Wow. That gives the client a lot of flexibility between, this coverage and that coverage, and really customize what they really want, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
That's beautiful. Any other important information you think our clients should know as far as the process?
As far as like Goosehead and more about our company, in addition to having myself, not a robot, as the agent, we do have, I'd say, about 70 licensed service agents up in Dallas at our headquarters.
Oh, wow.
So they help service all the policies. So when I'm out of the office at meetings or things like this, which are awesome, they are there to help our clients as well. And that's anything from needing insurance ID cards to billing information to filing claims. They actually, help the client in walking them through that entire process, which is awesome, because a lot of people have no idea where to even begin in the event of some sort of crazy event, of an accident or anything like that happening. So we do have them to help out. And then, we're extremely knowledgeable in working with so many carriers and underwriting issues and things like that.
Right. And all that is important for loan approval. Now, you mentioned Houston and Dallas market. Are those the only two markets, or are there more?
So myself specifically, I can write anywhere in the state of Texas.
Okay.
We have only, we have our Dallas office, which is corporate. We have another corporate office in Fort Worth, and then our Houston office. I'll actually be moving with a few other colleagues to our new office in the Woodlands, July 1st. But again, we are, I can write anywhere in the state of Texas.
Beautiful. That's going to help out a lot of our Texas clients. So to the point, if you could give them your contact information, a way to get in, reach out to you, maybe get a little bit more information.
Sure. Yeah. So whether you are in the process shopping the market, or you currently own a home and you want me to shop your insurance, I'd absolutely love to. You can contact me. My number is 713-966-6652, or by email, which is taylor.dowling@goosehead.com. So that's taylor.dowling@goosehead.com.
Right. And then one last point, I believe we had mentioned a little bit earlier, was that your services isn't limited to just home purchases. I believe you can assist our clients in maybe a refinance aspect, renovation, construction, you know, any type of thing like that as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So refis, if you're, like you said, constructing, if we need builder's risk, things like that, it's all personal lines. So home, auto, if you have investment properties, boats, RVs, four-wheelers, anything like that.
Oh, so the one-stop shop, Goosehead.
Yes.
You heard it right there, folks. One-stop shop, anything you need, any carrier up to 30 in the Texas market. Bundling, single coverage, multiple, you know, you can pretty much handle everything right here.
That's right.
Awesome. And I want to thank our viewers for checking in with us here with Mortgage Insiders. My name is Nelson Thompson, Senior Loan Originator here at the company. And you can reach me direct at 281-581-9661 or by email at nthompson@boemortgage.com. And also you can reach me anytime on my cell phone number, 281-475-0638. Taylor, got any closing remarks you have for our clients?
No, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great one. See you again soon.
Hey guys, it's Angelo Christian. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you love this video, check us out also on our website, angelochristianmortgage.com. We have many of these videos archived. You can also check us out on our Facebook. It's Angelo Christian Mortgage. And definitely we have 3 shows that air every week. It's Real Estate Insider on Thursday, Learning Hub on Wednesday, and Friday Influencers. Thank you so much.